I'm giving a shout out to T-Tone, strong dude. Hold your head. You're a general anyway, so you already know life's plan. It's nothing. You understand? Sending love out to you and your family. Survive, my brother, like you always do.
Now, Sadat, can you tell us your connection with T-Tone and Chang, the two co-leaders of the YTC? Now, both T-Tone and Chang, they spoke very highly of you.
My recollection of Chang and T-Tone was, I remember I was living over there on Hunt 6. You know, they was in the area. One of my little dudes, Sean Black, who's on the Wild Cowboys album, he was messing with one of them sides. I forgot who it was, but he was out there. I just remember, like, they was young, man. They was like some young dudes, and they was getting a lot of money over there. I just was buying smoke over there, because I remember they had the whole area with the smoke. So I get some smoke over there, but I was like observing, seeing how they was moving, and you know, I was like, yo, these boys over here got it in the smash. They had a different flow on this side, on that Amsterdam, Columbus side. They was getting a lot of money.
You mentioned Sean Black. Sean Black was a YTC associate that you gave a record deal. Can you elaborate on that as well?
Sean Black went to Graphic Arts High School. You know, I met him I used to get my hair cut at Sam Gore's over there on 145th. My man Bird used to cut my hair. He was young then. He was in high school. And he was like, yo, my man Sean Black is nice. Boom, bang, he's nice. And I used to be like, well, yo, where you at? He was like, yo, he over there on Amsterdam, Columbus over there doing what he do. So he took me over there a couple of times. I was like, son, it's nice. And you know, Black was nice. Black's still nice. But he was definitely nice, and he was out there.
Sadat, when that Wild Cowboy situation came about, was that a collaboration between you and some other parties, or was that something that you established?
To speak about the Wild Cowboys, you know, that was even a whole next crew too. You know, like I had to use that name. And you know, I met some dudes that was actually the Wild Cowboys, the Dominican dudes, the Sepulveda brothers. So I met a couple of them dudes because they wanted to know who's this using Wild Cowboy name. So I met a couple of them dudes. Like I used to live on 157 for Riverside. I know they used to be up in the 170s up on that side. They was doing a lot too. But they gave me the blessing to use that name, and that's how that basically came about.
Now, at first, when you used the Wild Cowboys name, was it in your mind? Was that paying a homage to them guys? Being that you had heard about them, or was that just totally coincidental?
It was kind of both. It was a little coincidental, but then when I found out the real history of it, and see, I was over there, man. I remember when the building, because my grandmother lived around the corner over there, and I was coming over there since a kid. So like I can remember when they had the Jerry Curl game, when they was in the 715, I believe it was building 715 or 515, when they came out with the baseball. That was before the crack. They had the baseballs. That's what they was calling them at first. Then they flipped it over. Somebody locked that shit up, and that shit got hard. And then they was one of the first dudes I knew that had hard. Jerry Curl gang, some young boys. And out of that, different things grew. And then that's how, you know, some of them like grew up out of that and became Wild Cowboys. Others did their thing. But, you know, that's basically how I was on that side, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a hard side too.
Peace. Well, I want to welcome y'all to another episode of For the Culture, man. This episode is featuring T-Tone Roosevelt. Yo, T-Tone, tell the people a little bit about yourself, man, and where you from, bro.
I'm T-Tone Roosevelt, ex-co-leader of the YTC drug gang. I'm from New York City, New York, born and raised between Manhattan and the Bronx.